have you seen from Florida State? What are the things that most concern you?
Yeah, I would say off the rip, they're a good team that plays out in transition. They really thrive on playing an open floor. And then, just the size and type of athletes and talent that they have over there. They got a 7'4" guy in the middle. So it's important that we gang rebound in this game.
You had, double-double first one of the season last game. What was it like for you to get those assist numbers up, distribute to your teammates?
Yeah, it felt good, just to find my guys in rhythm, and finding them in their spots. And, they made me look good with them knocking down the shots. So for me, I was just trying to find them in their rhythm and continue to, find hot hands out there on the floor.
There were a couple times when Guillermo came up, set screens for you up at the top, and I know you hit him on a pick and pop one time for a three. You hit him down low, cut into the basket for a dunk. What's it like in that two-man game when he comes up to set a screen for you?
Yeah, just trying to read the defense. He's a guy that gives us that pick and pop ability. So him having that ability, it allows me to capitalize on that, whether that's him popping or setting the screen and rolling, is really just up to how the defense is guarding us. But it's definitely, good out there developing that chemistry with him in the pick and roll.
JB, how much does that chemistry come into play against a team like Florida State when you mentioned the rebounding, the size that they have, and just trying to, I guess, play off of each other? How much has that developed over the course of the season? Where do you feel that still needs to improve?
Yeah, I would say that throughout the course of the season, our chemistry has gotten better. Our ability to make reads and figure out, how teams are defending us and then respond accordingly is one of the biggest things that we've been able to take from, game one all the way up to now.
You've been a guy who likes to drive into the paint, and you've been productive doing that. How will that 7-foot guy change your mindset at all?
For me, it's just about, whether that's him guarding me or me getting downhill and seeing him. It's just about me making the best play possible, whether that's me getting to one of my floaters or getting all the way to the rim or using, my ability to get downhill to find others. So it's just going to be, a game of me making reads out there.
JB, we saw Nate really step up, and obviously a few other members of the bench too, but over the last couple of games, we've really seen Nate start to pull through on both ends of the floor. What's impressed you the most about his growth?
Yeah, I would say what's impressed me the most about his growth is his effort and energy, especially on the defensive end. In the past few games, you've seen him get block shots. You've seen him switch out on rotations, guard his yard, just give that second effort, and we really need that from him each and every game that he steps out on the floor for us.
What's been the energy like in practice since you guys got back from this road trip getting ready for Saturday's game?
Yeah, it's been great energy, but the guys and we aren't complacent. We're locking in on the task in hand and trying to go 1-0 over this weekend.
And what kind of environment do you expect, coming back home, Florida State weekend game, haven't been home in a while?
Yeah, for us, we hope the zoo shows up and shows out for us, but for us, more than anything, we just got to lock in at the task in hand.
Did you see a team that was only one game out of first place in the ACC when things got started over the last summer?
I wouldn't say I seen that ahead of time, but when a group of guys are pulling in the same direction, and we got a coaching staff that continues to put the battery in our backs, anything's possible. So for us, we're just trying to continue to lock in at the task at hand, and that's taking care of each and every game that we have in front of us.
Nike had, I think his first 3 or 4 threes that he hit in that last game were all off the catch. He just put it right up. What's his three-point shooting add to this offense?
Yeah, definitely. It helps us tremendously to know that we have a guy coming off the bench that gives us that type of spark, that type of threat from beyond the arc, and even more. You've seen him put it on the deck a few times, get out in transition. So just his versatility definitely helps us.
I'm not going to jinx you with the stats, but what are you guys shooting more free throws in practices this season?
Yeah, we are. We're definitely have a point of emphasis on the free throw line because we know that some games are won and lost on the free throw line. So for us, we just trying to put our work in and capitalize as much as possible in the game.
How many do you take a day?
I would say that on a consistent basis, we're shooting 25 after practice, and then sometimes we do free throw games. Just depends.
I think it was Greg who told us earlier, like when you guys were in camp, basically, that there were certain practices where if someone missed their free throw and then everyone had to run or something like that. Has that maintained, or was that just a camp thing?
I would say that it's maintained throughout the course. It just depends on our load and how, and if we got a game coming up that we might not be able to run as much as possible, but It's just the thing that's most consistent about us is our work, and we're continuously trying to get better as the season goes on.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, JP.